and then release the terrorists at the end of the day. It is because the people who are the agent of Nigerian government, they will go and file a report about IPOB gathering. That, oh, some people are gathering there, they are criminals, go there and arrest them. And then the police will invade the place at the right time. And they carry it and they arrest everybody. And when they go there, when they go to station, they found out it's just ordinary false alarm. Everybody will begin to bail him or herself. And then you come and tell me they have stopped the activities of IPOB. It's a lie. Complete fallacy. Complete fallacy. Now, let me also tell you the reason why you should know that IPOB has destroyed the foundation of Nigeria and they can never rebuild it again. Now, when the economist from the United Kingdom, according to them, I have not seen what he wrote. They say he wrote something about the Nigeria generals, the Nigeria army, who are corrupt and steal equipment, military hardware, and sell it to Boko Haram and all that. He also accused the Nigerian government of handling of terrorists and ISWAP and all that. According to them, he wrote and described IPOB members as, let me check what he described them as, according to the report. He described the IPOB members ought to be calling these people to order, but they're not doing that. That's where I'm angry. When you, as a leader of organization, when Onyendu was still here with us, that was a time we discussed this thing. There was a time we discussed this thing, that all the broadcasters should be gathered together, lecture them how to broadcast. That it never happened. Never happened. But the leadership should also live up to expectation by making sure that they begin to call all these people ranting on social media to order. Because they are seeing them. They are seeing them. It is time. The way we are recognizing those who are doing well is the same way we should be recognizing those and calling them out, those who are constituting nuisance. You have to call them to order and let them focus. Now the British people will be watching all the videos because the videos are flying. You don't know the WhatsApp group they belong to. All these people belong to some WhatsApp group. Somebody will fly the video there. So look at them. Look at the Biafra people. You will see somebody open mouth and be abusing women. Yeah. All of them are Biafra. You leave Biafra, you're abusing women. What did the women do you? You leave the Fulani people. Look at Garba Shehu telling you that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will dismantle and end IPOB. Somebody say you are not focused, and Simon Ekpa, you are not focused either. You are going out of here because you can't do what I'm doing. Any day you can do what I'm doing, you will come and tell me I'm focused. I am doing what I am doing, and I have the right to talk against those who are doing what I'm doing and they are not doing it right. So if you must talk about me, you must have been a broadcaster and tell me where I'm going it wrong, and then you can have the right to talk. But if you cannot broadcast and you cannot make anything about on Biafra, you cannot support the movement, you can't bring your money, you can't bring your time, you can't bring your health. Let me tell you, broadcasting is not easy. Broadcasting is not easy. Nothing in this Biafra struggle is easy. You put your time, you put your resources, you put your brain, you put your health. Do you know health? The health part of it is the most dangerous. As you are broadcasting me now, for example, as I'm coming out every day to broadcast, it is also a health risk. And you see somebody, come here, bring your money, bring this, bring this. If I decide to continue to leave the struggle and leave the broadcasting and be contributing that amount you are contributing, do you know what it means? How much are you contributing in Biafra? People who are contributing in Biafra struggle are not talking. There are people bringing their $200,000 to support this struggle. But you see those asking Samanepa, go and contribute. Some of them have not paid one dime to Biafra struggle. They have not contributed nothing. They don't contribute anything meaningful. The only thing they bring to Biafra struggle is shame. They are bringing their illiteracy to the public. Even if you are illiterate, which you are, you should start to address issues at your level. You don't come and start attacking people, constituting nuisance on social media, so that tomorrow one economics in London will be writing rubbish against IPOB. Let me tell you what they wrote about IPOB, which is coming from you people, because it can't come from me. It can never come from me. They are not calling IPOB delusional because of Simon Ekpa. It is because of you. Some of you are even collecting salary in this struggle. Some of them are collecting salary. And when you talk to them, they say, I pay my dues. Look at my receipt. When you talk to them, they will bring receipt. I have been paying my dues for how many years? But they collect salary. And some of them are doing Nzama. When they do Nzama, you will say, we are all contributing in this struggle. But they are doing Nzama. They are making living from IPOB. When they collect money to do something, they will pocket half of the money. Some of them have refused to understand is that there are thousands and thousands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The spirit of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has possessed thousands of Biafrans. Okay? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's spirit has possessed thousands of people in this struggle. Garba Shehu, after watching all the nonsense, the people who hide under IPOB and are committing all manner of crimes, including internet fraud, have come to say the arrest will end the IPOB. But what he don't know is that there are thousands of IPOB, thousands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in IPOB. Now, barely 48 hours, a London magazine, The Economics, slammed the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and the Nigeria Army. The senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, on Sunday night reacted to the paper's postulation. I want you to pay attention to how Garba Shehu reacted to this paper. Remember that the paper here said the Economist slashed or slammed the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and the Nigeria Army. You see, so the target of this Economist is to make sure they criticize with a very, very powerful criticism the president of Nigeria and then the Nigeria Army. I want you to listen to how they criticize the government. The paper had in editorial title, "The Crime Scene at the Heart of Africa," criticized Buhari's anti-corruption fight, noting that his administration has failed to address corruption in the country. Economic troubles are compounded by the government that is inept and heavy-handed. Mr. Buhari, who was elected in 2015, turned an oil shock into a recession by propping up the naira and barring many imports, in the hope this would spur domestic production. Now, instead, he sent annual food inflation soaring above 20%. He has failed to curb corruption, which breeds resentment. Many Nigerians are furious that they see so little benefit from the country, billions of petrodollars, much of which their rulers have squandered or stolen. Many politicians blame our ethnic or religious group, claiming they have taken more than their fair share. This win vote, but makes Nigeria a tinderbox, the magazine said. Now, I want you people to understand this. The Economics equally blasted the army, saying that Nigeria army is mighty on paper. Did you see that? But many of its soldiers are ghosts, just like the way they replaced one of the ghosts with the bandit custom, who exist only on the payroll, and much of its equipment is stolen and sold to insurgents. See, this is part of the message we are spreading to the world, and they are now getting it. They are now getting it. And this magazine, everybody in the United Kingdom, highly placed people are reading it. The army is also stretched thin, having been deployed to all of Nigeria's state. The police are understaffed, demoralized, and poorly trained. Many supplement their low pay by robbing the public they have sworn to protect. You see that? The message have finally penetrated the people of the United Kingdom. And they are telling you the message the way it is. In his statement, Mr. Shehu agreed with the economics that Nigeria faces 4 key threats to the stability and prosperity of nation. Now, I want you to see what Shehu did. Shehu agreed to this man's claim. He did not talk about the things, the allegations, or the criticism of this man. The only thing he did is to single out IPOB. And address IPOB very well. So you must not give them the opportunity to redouble this effort. Don't allow this effort they are redoubling now to be successful by making sure you stay in your house and don't come out to vote in Anambra State. When, in fact, let me tell you, the INEC officials, when they are going to come out, it is the same DSS that is going to kill them. Don't say we didn't say it. If your brother is part of INEC, tell them now. Because when the bullet is going to rain on them, and it's going to come from DSS. Because they are telling you this, that is the only opportunity they have. The only opportunity they have now to redouble their effort to make sure they give IPOB name is this Anambra election. That is where they're going to have mass murder. If people decide to come out to vote or to even do something like now we have watched Soludo's campaign, don't allow that to deceive you. Don't allow Soludo's campaign to deceive you. We have seen Soludo campaign and everybody, the place was full around that. People are not afraid. We have seen it. Don't allow that to deceive you. Don't come out for election. Don't say we did not tell you. Because Nigeria, they are desperate. They said they are redoubling their effort to make sure that other countries recognize IPOB as terrorist organization. Now tell me, what effort are they going to redouble? If not by killing police, killing people in Biafra land, to claim that, and they will put the blame on IPOB. That is the only way. As it is now, they cannot go to knock in any country now and say, oh, you know, we have captured Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is facing trial. We want you to call them terrorists. The country can never listen to them. Okay? So they have to make something happen. That is why we know that you cannot come out. Don't come out. And this call will continue to do until until something else happens. And that something else that is going to happen is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally. And he will be in Anambra. And then we'll talk about the prescription of IPOB. But you know what? What bothers me, and probably maybe bothering some of you watching today, we have almost 7,000, almost 8,000 people watching. We have 2,900 on YouTube alone. What bothers me is that those people that are now constituting nuisance on social media in the name of IPOB, it is very sad. And you know, when you see them trying to debunk what the Nigerian government wrote against IPOB, they will write 2 lines. That doesn't make sense. They will just write this 2 lines, and somebody is writing it for them. They will copy it and paste. But when they want to write about Simon Ekpa, you will see junk. You will see 2 pages. 2 pages. They will write story, Simon Ekpa, Oga Disciple, and they will copy it. They will paste to all their platform, and everybody is reading it. But when they want to come to write about Malami, you are not going to see more than 4 lines. It doesn't make sense. When they want to write about Malami, it will not make any sense. You just see them. Malami is a illiterate. Malami is illiterate. Malami is a fool. Chikina, they will begin to share it. Malami is a fool. Malami is illiterate. But when they want to write about Simon Ekpa,